What's up, Baltimore? There will be no fire breathing or hypnosis from me, okay? I'm just, I like you. Settle down. We'll talk later. What is that feeling? I don't know. Love? Stop it. All right, so guys, I'm an actor, a motivational speaker. You saw me on Grey's Anatomy. I want to show you. There's me on Shameless. There's me. I'm on Pee-wee's Big Holiday right there. I was also on Henry Danger. I had a hand coming out my ear to poke me in the eye, because why not? Okay. All right, we're good with that. So my story, I'm here today because I like to get you guys, have some fun, some motivation. My story starts in Lincoln, Nebraska. Don't clap. Because are you from Lincoln? Stop it. No, you're not. Woo, okay. Well, I grew up in Lincoln, Northeast High School. That's where I went to. Give it up. All right, cool deal. All right. I am here because I caused a shitload of trouble when I was growing up. Like between, middle school, my first 2 years of high school, I was suspended over 30 times. What? Stink bombs, F-bombs, you name it bombs. Special education, individual education plans. Guys, I'm going to tell you the worst thing I ever did in school. You guys ready for this? It's a Tuesday, right? And I've already been kicked out of 7 classes, right? Because I'm badass. Stop it, you know. And I walked into my principal's office, and he was like short and bald, looked like Elmer Fudd, you know, like you always rub the top of his head, boop, 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 you know? And I walked in there, and he laughs at me. So good to see you, Corey. Ooh, 7 classes in 2 days. I'm going to have to suspend you. And like, guys, normally that was cool for me. Like, I got to go home, eat some nachos, watch Maury Povich, and be like, you are not the father. You know what I mean? Just like kick it at home. But that week, on that Friday, was a school dance. And like, I get it. I can't dance like Shangela. Like, this is my best dance move. Like, right here. Just, right there. Right, But I had to dance, right? So I looked at Mr. Elmer Fudd, and I was like, please, please, let me go on Friday. Like, I'm sorry, 7 classes. My bad. I'll be a good man, okay? And I begged, and finally he's like, shut your face. Okay, we got a deal. Like, you can go to the dance on Friday if you stay in class for the rest of the week. If you get kicked out of class for any other reason, you're done, suspended. And I was like, deal, got it. You know, kissed him on his little forehead. You know, I got out of there before he could say anything. And I had my backpack on, and my next class was math class, and I don't know about you guys, but like math and I just did not get along, right? And I had like the teacher that was like older than dirt, you know, like he was a dinosaur, you know what I mean? Like, and I got to class and I'm focusing on him, and I'm like, 2 + 2, don't care, but I'm here for you, dance, got it. Now imagine like the hottest, most popular girl in the whole school. Her name was Jamie, okay? And Jamie sat right next to me, and Jamie had never said a single thing to me that whole entire year, not even a nothing. Right, and I'm looking at Old Man Dinosaur, and I hear, Corey. I'm, what the hell is that? And Corey. I was like, shut up, Jamie, we can dance on Friday. Corey. I'm like, old man, Corey, old man, only. Finally, I was like, shut the hell up, Jamie! And Old Man Dinosaur, 2 years later, turns around. Corey, you're out of here. And I was like, what? I told her to shut up so I can listen to you. What are you talking about? And he's like, you're gone. And I was like, you're going to die soon. And I grab my backpack, and I go back down the stairs, and I walk straight into Elmer Fudd's office. And he looks at me and starts laughing again. And he goes, ha, 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 Corey, couldn't even make it 1 class, could you? And at that moment, guys, I got so mad. Like tears started coming down my face. And he goes, Corey, you're suspended. And I was like, oh yeah? Well, suspend this. And I took my backpack off my back, raised it in the air, and went right on his glass coffee table and shattered that piece of shit. And the glass shards went everywhere. And he's a little tiny guy, so he got scared and grabbed the walkie-talkie. And he was like, security, we're going to need an escort. And I grabbed the walkie-talkie, and I was like, security, go fuck yourself. And he was really small, so we got in the corner. He's like, Corey, you're going to remember this. And I was like, oh, yeah? You're going to remember that. And I walked out of his office, and I saw Jerry, the security guy, and I was like, Jerry! And I walked, Jerry, yes, that's exactly it. And guys, it's fun and all to tell you guys that, because I had a great time getting into trouble. But the reason why I got into trouble, because when I was 6, my dad died. And on top of that, just being real with you guys, like, he abused me. And I did not have good memories of him. He scared me, intimidated me, caused me anger problems. And because of that, by the time I was 11, I was diagnosed with ADHD, Tourette's, and OCD. ADHD, I was just hyper, intelligent, and full of life. Tourette's, I just love to cuss. Did I listen to Eminem? Absolutely. I was understood when I put on his music. OCD, it was the only way I could have control in my life. My stability and trust was shaken. My mom had to attend all of my soccer practices because I was afraid that if she were to leave, she'd drive away and die and abandon me too. Those labels made me feel inferior. I was taught that Corey Martin Craig was a bad child without a future. With nothing to lose, I acted out more to the point I was given multiple medications to try and fix my problems. Did that medication settle me down? No. Did I stop cussing? No. Did I feel safe and secure? No, I was worse off than I was before. What did the medication do? Make me fat. Can we show Stud McMuffins? Look at them chins, guys. You don't love me anymore, huh? Okay, so I now went from being the obnoxious, loud, dumbass to the loud, obnoxious, fat ass. And I couldn't handle it anymore. Like, guys, there was days after being told that I was the worst student that ever walked through the doors and being called a fat ass, that I'd go home, pick up a knife, and ask myself, is today the day? And for any of you out there right now dealing with any type of pain or contemplated suicide in the past or even right now, I hope that you know that you're worth it and that anything in life is possible and that anything in life is yours if you work towards it. On top of that, for me, my saving grace was acting class, right? It was it for me. Like, I went to acting class, and normally when I got kicked out of class for being outrageous and cussing, theater class, they were like, go for it. And I was like, fuck yeah. Like, I loved it. I got to be somebody else and get over my pain and to get into somebody else's shoes for those 45 minutes. And the one thing I want to leave you guys with is find that thing that you love because it'll change your life. You guys are in college right now. Try everything. Make mistakes. Do everything that you want because when that thing comes, it'll hit you like, oh, my God, what is that in right here, this area? Just try it, right? So sophomore year of high school in Lincoln, I found out we were losing funding in the arts. So I researched and applied to the Los Angeles County High School for the Arts, and I was accepted. So my mom and I moved from Lincoln, Nebraska to Los Angeles for the Los Angeles County High School for the Arts. And it changed my life, guys. Changed my life because I was no longer a troublemaker. I was a thespian. Like, I woke up every day and the sun and the air was beautiful. Guys, I was the theater department speaker at my graduation. I was thriving. I had a new lease on life. And because of that, I had an internship at Warner Brothers, and that's how I was able to meet people and get into TV shows and movies. And I'm thankful for that. But because I had some positive people in my life that changed mine, I now pay it forward. And to me, I now look at troublemaker positively and with pride. I don't like labels. Class clown, jock, nerd. Fuck those labels. You guys are who you are. Love yourself. Troublemaker has 3 steps. Accept, empower, achieve. Accept who you are right now is perfect. Just the way you are. Whatever cards you were dealt, that's you. And you are amazing. And I get it, guys. Some of you are probably like, well, my cards suck, and I get that. But love yourself. Things can change. Empower. Spread out as you go up. Go out of your way to make somebody's day. What's your name in the central shirt? Michelle? I love your smile. Look at that. Oh, with a thumbs up. Guys, a small ripple can set off a positive and an amazing wave. Go out of your way to make somebody's day. Now, imagine that same thing if I come up to you. I was like, you smile too much. What the hell you doing? You look like a dummy. And that, you guys said that to me or somebody else going through the pain that I had when I was looking like Susan Boyle. You know, like, and that was the last thing I heard before I went home. And I picked up that knife, and that was the last thing. The odds are that's probably more likely to happen. Or if I go, yo, your smile lights up a room and my heart. And that's the last thing that you hear before you go home. It's like, yeah, I do. Oh, yeah, I just brushed them this morning, then at lunch, and like, thank you so much. Boop, 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 boop. You know, like, you could change somebody's whole life with one compliment a day. Achieving is knowing that life's a journey. Like, guys, I wish I was a star of a movie and had that, like, Zac Efron status. You know what I mean? But I'm still on my journey. I'm still doing everything that I can. And I want you guys to know that anything is possible. Like to me, the troublemakers of the world are Steve Jobs, Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela. All three had a desire for positive change and set out to accomplish that task. And if you didn't know already, Nelson Mandela's birth name was Holy Sasa, which when translated means troublemaker. Boom. Sunshine, will you come here real quick? Yeah. With troublemaker, you can come up these stairs right here. Yeah. With troublemaker, at the end of the speeches, I like to flip it on you guys and ask what your goals are. And I love to flip you a troublemaker bracelet after. Because to me, troublemaker means being disruptive in a positive light. So, look at these bright lights. Look, you got thousands of kids looking at you. One more time, what's your name?
Michelle.
And Michelle, what's a goal that you have for either this conference, for this year, or for life?
Just to graduate.
Thank you, Michelle. Guys, it's as simple as that. Go out of your way to make somebody's day. Do something positive. I want to end with this. My name is Corey Craig. My goal is to continue on my journey with acting. My goal is to hopefully come to your school and pass on the positivity that's been passed on to me. But at the end of the day, regardless of all of that, I just hope that one of you knows that anything in life is possible, that hopefully today you're inspired to do whatever the hell it is you want in life. Fuck labels. You are who you are. Be who you are forever. Troublemaker. Be disruptive in a positive light. I'm going to be in fresh variety. My speeches can be tailored to whatever it is you need. At the end of the day, I love you, thank you, and do everything you need.